All right, welcome everybody to the Teacher Dudes halftime show. And yet again, Mark, we don't have a whole lot of positive to talk about tonight.
No, except I was really impressed with your little intro graphic.
I know I've been working on those graphical skills here,
I know.
and I guess that's one positive we have for the. But Seahawks are down 14-0 on the road in Pittsburgh, and I'm not sure what has gone right for the Seahawks tonight at all.
Nothing. It will. I was. This game is actually going exactly how I thought it would go. Pittsburgh has a really good defense. Seattle is dealing with their backups, quarterback,
Third string running back.
third string running back. Yeah, you're gonna get this, and our defense, that was our defense was not very good, has not been playing very good, and
No.
it can, even against a Pittsburgh team that really isn't that great offensively, they're doing just enough to score on us, and we're doing just enough to give it to them.
Yeah. And it's an odd thing because schematically so far on defense, it really hasn't been, as bad as it's been. I mean, they're even bringing Jamal Adams up into the box more and more and blitzing, and it's not like they're getting beat deep or anything. It's just, you got old man Roethlisberger in the backfield just nickel and diming you all the way down the field, and then Najee Harris, big bruiser of a back that he is, just wearing everything down.
Yeah, it's yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're not getting beat deep, and really haven't gotten beat deep all year.
No.
It's not that is not our weakness. Our weakness has always been this year is we've been giving a lot up on the ground rushing, and we've just been giving a lot of stuff over the middle has been caught, and that's exactly what's kind of going on now. Although rushing wise, they're actually doing okay against Harris, but Ben Roethlisberger's really using the tight ends well, the running back out of the backfield as a passing option, and we're just not covering either of those two things very well.
No, and they've had some good long sustained drives. And here's the clip of the first touchdown from Najee Harris, giving the Steelers the 7-0 lead to start things off.
Second and goal, 5 in the pattern. Harris, touchdown.
And I said run, but it was a pass actually. A swing out there, and then late in the second quarter, we talked about running backs, but we actually had a tight end running for a touchdown here, which nobody expected, with Eric Ebron getting it up to 14-0 for the Steelers.
Eric Ebron rushing touchdown. Did you have that on the bingo card tonight?
And Mike Tirico sounded just as surprised as I think everybody else on that. And, we mentioned the stats here. So just going to go over these stats really quick before we go over the scoreboard across the league from the games earlier. The Seahawks have 3 first downs compared to 13 for the Steelers. We are 1 of 6 on third down. And we have ran a total of 21 plays. And I just heard before we jumped on that we actually have the lowest amount of plays in the entire league, which results in a total yardage of 65 for the whole first half.
Yeah, and I know we've had the lowest plays just because that's just how Russell Wilson offenses always work, is you're either 3 and out or you're hitting big chunks of yardage at once down the.
Yep.
And so, he's always done that, and we've always scored that way for the last, for at least a while. We don't have these grinded out type of plays and drives. We always have to do these strike fast type of deals, and now you don't got Russell Wilson back there. You can see that Geno Smith clearly doesn't have the accuracy that Russell Wilson has. Looks like everything Geno's throwing is in the dirt or off kilter. Like, he just can't throw on the run.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of separates him and Russell.
Well, and then the one stat I'm going to go to is that time of possession, and currently it's a 2-1 right now. The Steelers have had the ball for 20 minutes and 45 seconds. The Seahawks 9 minutes and 15 seconds. So something has got to change somewhere there. But really quick, before we get our quick thoughts on the second half, let's do a quick run through of the NFL scoreboard. Looks like the Jaguars finally got their win in London this morning, 23-20 over the Dolphins. The Packers over the Bears, 24-14. The Bengals over the Lions, 34-11 in our Sioux Laws shout out of the night. The Colts, 31-3 over the Texans. The Rams, 38-11 over the Giants. Two games ended with 11 points. That's interesting. The Chiefs, 31-13 over Washington. The Vikings, despite missing another field goal to end regulation, were able to win 34-28 in overtime. Ravens take care of business 34-6 against the Chargers. Cardinals just continue to just keep rolling, 37-14 over the Browns. The Raiders 34-24 over the Broncos, and then the Cowboys 35-29 over the Patriots. So really quickly here, as the second half is about to start, despite the Seahawks being down 14-0, in your opinion, Mark, do they have a chance to score? I'm not going to say win. I'm going to say score.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to run it out. They're going to have to get ugly. They're going to have to just keep on running the ball if they're going to have a chance, because if they're relying on Geno to step back and drop back more than a 3-step drop, we're in trouble. He needs to have 3 steps and he's out, and so you're going to have to run it on first and second, and maybe even third down, see what happens. And maybe we can score. Or we need them to just like Travis Homer broke that one tackle,
right.
And that's the only real big chunk yardage we had.
And we'll make it a win for all if, the Seahawks score. I think it'll be a good moral victory. But I just don't know if they're going to have anything. I think we're going to get a score in somewhere in garbage time, probably. I just think the Steelers are just going to continue to just run the ball right down our throat. We've proven we can't really stop it. And if they're not going to run down our throat, they're just going to dink and dunk all the way down the field. And, they're at that point now, they could just literally say, hey, we're going to run to the left and, stop us. And I don't know if they could. So it's going to be interesting. But if you've been watching, thanks so much. We will be back in the post-game show. Hopefully we're in a much better mood than this, but somehow I just don't see it. But we will be back after the game, and we will see you then.